Well, my name is Chantel. Age, I'm 15. Please leave a like, comment, and hit the subscribe button down below. Yeah.
On the 28th of May every year, we celebrate World Menstrual Health Day. So I thought it would be interesting to have a conversation with someone who is new in the game on what the information that they have on menstrual hygiene. So I'll ask you a few questions and then you will let me know what you think. On average in your school, what walikuwa wanaanza periods at what age?
11.
Around 11?
10. 11, 10.
11, 10. Na generally watu walikuwa prepared?
Yeah.
But how are they prepared?
Due to guidance and counseling from the teachers. Yeah.
Were you in a mixed or in a girls only school? Mixed. So mlikuwa mnaitwa boys and girls pamoja ama girls kando?
Girls kando in one room, then boys in the other.
In the other room. Mwongee sababu all of you are going through puberty but different kinds.
Yeah.
So for you ilikuwa ina make sense kwa separate? Did you prefer when mlikuwa mnakuwa separated ama mngemixiwa pia ilikuwa sawa?
It was okay, but wange mix pia ilikuwa sawa juu boys wange understand kenye tuna go through na girls wange understand kenye boys wana go through.
Okay, so see ati menstruation ni kitu that was that feeling shared among the girls ama were other girls shy kusikia hizo vitu around boys?
Girls were shy most of the time. Juu ungepata like girls ukitaka una pad kwa bag unaitisha like senye boys hawako around.
Kwa your understanding, why do you think kulikuwa na hiyo uoga ama kutaka kujificha senye boys hawaoni?
Actually,
hata ujui huku unaficha yako?
Nilikuwa but
ulikuwa unaficha sababu wengine wanaficha
mostly, yeah.
Okay, so if a girl started their period, who did they go to in school?
Most of the time the best friends or teacher.
Best friends or teacher. Kulikuwa na specific teacher ama ni class? Any teacher?
Any female teacher.
Any female teacher. The school ilikuwa na stash, naitwaje? Did the school have keep for periods for those times ama ilikuwa requirement ukiingia shule lazima kuwe na pads?
Ilikuwa like ni lazima ukuwe nayo, plus the government used to distribute around.
Interesting. Now say you're going to Form 1, si ndio?
Yeah.
Ilianza kuwapatia pads mkiwa what class?
Class 6, 7.
Class 6 na 7.
Class 6 third term kwenda hivyo.
Mpaka umalize class 8 bado walikuwa napeana?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting because I thought walikuwa wameacha kupeana. Now how long does a cycle usually last? From
when it begins to when it ends finally.
Unajua kuna siku za periods, si ndio?
Yeah.
Alafu kuna siku za from day 1 of your period to the next time you have your period. That is what we call the menstrual cycle. So ya kwanza, how long when you're actually bleeding, on average inakuanga siku ngapi?
4 to 3 days.
3-4 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Lakini kuna wenye wanafikishanga 7. Okay. And what about the cycle from day 1 of your period to the next time you have your period?
28 days.
28 days. Good. So on average, it's 28 to 35 days.
Yeah.
Do you, the girls in your school, mlikuwa mna track cycle yenu? Kujua nilianza hii siku kwa hivyo the next time nazi expect ni siku fulani? Ama mlikuwa, how did you prepare yourself?
Well, most of them walikuwa like, seme huyu alikuwa na a week before wewe, alafu upate this week. So you used to count with her. Ya kipata, ujue zako ziko karibu.
Oh, that's interesting. I think pia tulikuwa tunafanya hivyo. Where unaangalia, oh zako zimekuja, kwa hivyo zangu ni next week. Alafu kuna times zenye all of a sudden mnaanza kukaa ni kama mnafanya, you having periods at the same time.
Yeah. With
your close friends. Alright, that happens. I don't know why, I don't know the science, but syncing happens. Inaitwa kusync your menstrual cycle. Are periods painful?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to think. On a scale of 0 to 10, how painful are they?
10.5.
10. And what do you usually do to ease your pain? Na unasikianga uchungu wapi? Hebu nionyeshe.
Hapa.
Lower abdomen. Na mgongo hapana? Okay. For me, I get lower abdomen, sometimes lower back. What other symptoms do you usually have?
Sikia baridi.
Really?
Reason.
That's new. For me, nakuanga na uzembe. Day one, I don't want to do anything. Sitaki kutoka kwa kitanda. But now, life forces you to move on. Sababu utasema siendi class ama siendi job. So, ulikuwa unafanya nini ndio uchungu utulie? Ama ufanya nini?
Well, unachukua bottle na maji moto ndani unaiweka. Then unasikia uchungu. Ama you do bananas.
Bananas?
Yeah.
Bananas zinafanya nini?
Ukikula inatulisha uchungu.
Really? Yes, sijawahi sikia. Lakini ya maji moto najua. Did you, shule ilikuwa nawapatia maji moto? Also unajipanga tu na chupa yako?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. What is PMS? Ushaisikia PMS? Premenstrual symptoms. When before your periods come, kuna symptoms zenye mtu uko nayo. A lot of times inakuwa associated with mood swings. Do you experience mood swings around that time? Ama wasichana mnajua?
Yeah.
Because for me, nilikuwa najipata tu na jam. Sijui nimejamia nini but nimejam. So with time ndio nilikuja kurealize, oh, this is a part of my cycle. And because of that I need to tame, to be aware of this anger and niweze kujituliza chini. Because nilikuwa napata nakasirikia watu bure na tunafight tu bure. Sawa?
Yeah.
So that's what premenstrual symptoms is, and it is a combination of physical na emotional symptoms. Physical symptoms, so zingine ni weight gain. Utapata there are girls who say maybe their breasts become fuller right before their periods. Ama wanapata pimples. Kuna wenye hupata pimples, ndio? What kind of myths do you know za periods? Ni nini usikia watu wakiongea kuhusu periods unashangaa sasa wewe alisikia wapi? Ama boys, because boys are not there with you in those classes. So have you heard them say anything yenye unaona na huyu clearly hajui? Kama
crumbs are meant to be at night au kitu kama hiyo. Crumbs zinakuja tu usiku.
What? Okay. Na nini nyingine?
Actually, hiyo ndio nasikianga sana.
Okay. There's another one I used to hear that when you start your periods, it means that you are ready to now give birth. What do you think about that?
Doesn't mean you're ready. You're still young.
You're still young.
Yeah.
And your body hasn't fully what is it called, developed bado, si ndio? That is true. Ni sanitary products gani unajua zenye ziko available to girls and women?
Oh yeah, pads. Wengine hutumia cotton wool. For some reason.
Okay. Shuleni kuna wenye walikuwa watumia cotton wool.
Juu sijui pads used to give them heat rash or kitu kama hiyo.
Gani ingine unajua?
Towel. Like a bathing towel.
Kuna wenye walikuwa watumia bathing towel.
Yeah.
Alafu wanaziosha?
Yeah.
Okay. Tampons, kuna wenye walikuwa watumia tampons?
Not really. Maybe one. But si wengi.
Sio wengi. Kwa nini watu wako wanatumia tampons?
Maybe juu watu wengi hawazijui.
Watu wengi
juu kuna watu walikuja kuzijulia juu ya this certain girl at school.
Okay. And what did they think of having yeye alikuwa anatumia tampons na wengine? Na wako wameziona.
Weird.
Walikuwa
weird.
Weird.
Yeah, they used to think she was weird.
Really?
Yeah, kutumia tampons. Yeah.
Okay. So do you know what a tampon looks like?
Yeah.
What about menstrual cup? Ushaisikia menstrual cup?
Yeah.
Unajua inakaje?
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
Inakaa tu chungu kutumia.
Inakaa?
Chungu kutumia.
Na tampon?
Well, it's just like a cotton wool, but anyways, yeah.
Hiyo process ya kuinsert ndio inakaa complicated. Okay. But you know how it works?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a tampon and a pad?
A pad, you use it like you can see it openly whenever you're going to the toilet or something. Tampons, you have like to remove it from the system, I think.
Okay.
It's a system, yeah, system.
Okay, from your vagina.
Yes. Sana shindwa nitasema system.
Are you comfortable using the words, the medical words, your reproductive health system, like vagina, vulva? Are they words you usually use?
No.
Kawaida huwa mnaita nini?
Actually, you just don't say it.
You just don't say it at all.
Yeah.
Na periods mnazitangaje?
MP.
AP?
MP.
MP. Oh, menstrual period. Oh, okay. Okay. So that the boys don't know, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Where do you usually get, like right now, say hauko shule, si ndio? Because you're waiting kuitwa shule and stuff. If you wanted a pad, where would you get it?
I'd ask my mom to buy for me. Yeah.
Have you ever bought yourself a pad?
Not really.
Nikikupatia pesa uende pad, is it something you'd be comfortable doing?
Yeah.
Ama utasikia maaibu?
No.
You'll be comfortable. Okay. That's good. How do you dispose of a sanitary pad?
Well, in school, we used to have like a bin where it used to be emptied once a week or something. But it was from a certain company, so like we didn't get to see when they empty it or something.
But for you yourself, ukitoa pad, do you have pads here with you?
Yeah.
Nilete moja.
Let's begin. Miss, try kujua.
Unafai explain kila kitu kwa kama mwalimu.
So now we unwrap. Simesema niko serious sana.
Nitaanza kuchekeshana hapa.
You say I am we remove the paper, right? Yeah. The Bengalda, as they say it in my language.
Which part of the panty is this?
Front.
Pretend like you're explaining to a 2-year-old, like to lady. So you give her
2-year-old anafanya nini na pad?
Okay, sawa. But explain ika una explainia mtu ajaiona ikitu kabisa.
So this is the front part. This is the behind part. So I take the front.
Ideally should be cotton. Try to look for cotton panties. And then so this is the inner side of the underwear. You can tell the film.
I just opened it. So you can glue.
You stick it to the pant. It has a sticky, gluey thing. Okay.
I unwrap in papa for the middle. So I unwrap it, place it.
What are you doing now? You're winging it. It's on wings.
Yeah. It kind of flies. Right?
So that's what you secure it around the pant. Okay. So that's the reason why you secure it has wings which you wrap around is so that it doesn't fall off. So you can shake it around. You're comfortable to move without fear that utaangusha pad yako. Correct. Kutoa nayo unafaa utoe aje. We are assuming at this point this place is bloody. Sindio?
Tungeka food color. Nimepata strawberry na purple. So we have our blood. Made of food color. We have our blood made of food color. Yeah.
Okay, so demonstrate how a pad absorbs.
Let's pour.
Imetosha. Oopsies.
So, yeah.
So it absorbs into the part like that. But I think imekuwa mob because ideally by this time this part is so full and it should have been changed. How on average, do you know how much period you have, how much blood you damu inakuanga inatoshana aje, right? Within those 3 to 7 days. Itajaa hiki bakuli.
I think Adina is a pita.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll be very surprised. It's like half a cup. It's like half a glass.
Well,
Yeah. So now tell us, when you want to now remove the pad, does this usually happen accidents? When accidents happen, what would you guys do?
well, mostly, the trouser was grey. Whether you're wearing a dress blue, ingetoka, you wrap a sweater. Since it was a boarding school, wait for break time or lunch time. You go, ask for the kids, When change.
So mtapata in the middle of the class. Sababu now you've had an accident.
Ingekuwa female teacher and understand, lakini kuna venye uwezi endo ambia male teacher, excuse me teacher, just messed up my trouser dress.
Hawangeelewa ama mlikuwa mna feel shy?
Feeling shy. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that situation would have been made easier if male teachers also talked to you about your menstrual health? Kama
really.
Okay. Alright. Na sasa tufunze hii pad inatolewa aje kwa panty utupe.
So I'm gonna start with the behind. The wings.
Ukiwa umeiva hivyo, unashikilia hivyo. Ama ni sababu hiyo ni food. Imagine it's your period, it's your actual period. What does the panty look like ukiwa Ebu? Ukiwa umeiva inakaa hivyo. Right.
Ana penye tunamaliza.
So ukiwa umevaa panty.
Yeah.
So do you take your whole pant out?
No.
You just, what do you do?
Half. Yeah, half.
Okay.
And then itakuwa kitu kama hii. You do this.
You take out the wings first.
Yeah. Nimesema ni blood so ndio maana sishiki. Yeah. And do this. And then just roll. Sijui ndio ikaratasi nafunga nini, so I just drop it.
Awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
A+. Because I think kuna wenye hawajuangi that it's supposed to be wrapped like that. Because it helps with that sticky part. If you throw it in the bin, it'll stick to the sides of the bin. So it makes it easier for the person who is disposing to throw it out. If you don't have your wrapper, you can use a tissue paper. So you've talked about now, imagine people who live in marginalized areas. What do you think they use? If you were to go somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and you started your period, ungefanya nini? Mali hakuna mali unaweza nunua pad.
Well, for survival, can you find a tissue paper? Choose the tissue. Yeah.
Okay. Kuna places in this country where wanachimba shimo wanakaa hapo for the duration of time that they are on their period. So if it's girls, they won't go to school for 3, 4, 5 days until their period has ended. What do you think about that?
First, it's something new. Second, I think distribution, like distributing and educating people, something like that, to help.
To help. Awesome.
Aya, I remove it from the imekataa kurudi.
Haina shida.
There's a stringy thingy over here behind. I remove, right? And then, okay,
do you know how it is worn?
Yeah.
How?
Unaingiza.
Aje. Please don't drop it. That is not step 1. Do you know? Do you have any idea how it is inserted?
No.
Okay. Let me.
Like film.
Okay. So, there are some tampons that have applicators, that come with applicators. One of those brands is Tampax, right? So inakuja na ka plastic thing where you push in and then it pushes inside your vagina. But not like for like OB, some don't have. Meslant.
Ngoja.
So for like this one doesn't have an applicator. So what you will do, make sure you take the string out first and then place your index finger, because it's the longest one, upper, and then with the rest of your hands hold on to the string. So something like this. And then now there are people who choose to like lift one leg because of easier access, or they squat, easier access. But now you use your index finger to push it inside. So this is what it will look like. Imagine this is the vagina. Utaingiza na kidole hivyo. Now you don't stop pushing it in until the end of your finger kabisa. So it really needs to be inside kabisa, but some of the string will still stick out. So that now when you're ready to remove it, you just pull it out. And this thing is really strong. You don't be afraid that utatoa ikatike. So you just index finger, place it at the opening. Ensure that the string is out, and then push it in with your index finger hadi ifike mwisho. So that when you move, you won't feel the tampon. If when you move you're feeling it, unajua haijaingia vizuri and it will be painful. If you sit and you can feel it, unajua hujaingiza vizuri, it will be painful. So ensure that iko ndani. If you're feeling pain, haiko ndani vizuri, push it further in. Comprende? Madam?
Yeah.
Now I would like you to insert it inside the nini and see what happens once it is inside, because now unlike the pad where your period gets out of the vagina and then now lands on the pad, for the tampon is collecting from inside the vagina. So that when you pull out, it's less messy, but it collects from inside. So let's see how it's able to collect. Hebu ingiza yote. Toa. It's practically doubled in size.
The green. Purple.
How do you usually like girls stay clean during your period? Like, how do you ensure you're clean during your periods?
And you bathe. And each time you remove a pad, you wipe yourself with something wet. And if you don't have, just wipe yourself with a tissue.
How often should you change your pad?
After 1 hour, 1.5, 2, 3, 30 minutes, 4.
You can keep your pad on for 4 to 8 hours depending on how heavy your flow is.
Smell.
Right, there are people who keep it up to 8 hours depending on, like, if you are on safari or if you have few pads. Unajua pads pia si cheap, so there are people who choose to keep it. If you pitisha 8 hours unazidi, but if you're able to change it every 4 hours, you'll still be okay. So you can wait for class break time, lunch time, and then jioni nikitoka class, you'll be okay. For a tampon, also 4 hours, and then unaweza toa. But there are many girls across the country who are not able to access periods, to access these products. And there are initiatives, like for the ones who you're saying they use cotton wool because of the rash, or they use a face towel or something like that, and then wanafua. Kuna pads zenye zinatengenezwa sasa za kuosha. Unatumia, unaosha, unaanika, hivyo unabadilisha. So, what was it like talking about your periods on camera?
Awkward.
Paul, next time we'll talk about something more fun.
We go shopping.
Okay, so that is where we end the video, guys. Thanks, Chantel, for joining us, and as always, remember to
like and subscribe. Yeah. Wait, like and subscribe. Yeah, that's perfect.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Waribu ganji nikisema pewa ati Monday ni kazi, Tuesday ni katu Monday, Wednesday si jale, Thursday nangoja Friday, oh la 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 la.